What is going on, guys? JTJudgment here, and welcome to another legend review. Today, guys, we're going to be looking at the French left winger Robert Pires. Now, when Legends first came out on Xbox, this guy was originally a right midfielder, winger slash forward, basically on the right hand side of the pitch. Then a couple of months later, EA released a couple of updates for some of the legends. I know Van Basten had an upgrade, which I will be doing on a review on soon, and also Pires got released as a left midfielder. Now, guys, there is absolutely no difference in stats in game. Literally, the only difference between the two players is one's a left mid, one's a right mid. And the reason I'm using him as a left mid is because I can shoot better. It would be easier to cut him with his right foot, and basically I think I'll enjoy him a lot more in that position. Now, I used this guy in a couple of months back in my full Legends team, and I used him as a right midfielder in that squad because back then the left midfield version wasn't released, and I had a blast using him. He was fantastic, his pace was fantastic, passing was really good, dribbling was really good, his long range shooting was one of his best highlights for me. Absolutely fantastic. So I kind of had an idea on what I was going to expect when using this player, you know? So I kind of had an idea on what he would play like, is basically what I'm trying to say. Now, some of his in-game stats are very, very good. 91 ball control, 90 short passing, 88 crossing, 88 dribbling. Some of his physical attributes: 87 acceleration, 87 reactions, 88 sprint speed, 61 strength. Guys, not the best of strength stats. He hasn't got a very good aggression stat either. We will get into how he performs with those stats in a second. 88 vision and 85 attack positioning are the only stats worth looking at, really, when it comes to his mental attributes, guys. So how does he perform in game? Well, if I'm to compare him to the other midfielders, when it comes to the legends, obviously being Nedved and Paulo Futre, I would say he's the second best out of the three. I would say Futre is the best, Pires is second best, and Nedved is the third best. Now, Pires' pluses: he's got very good pace, 86 pace on the card. I got to agree with that. He feels like what 86 pace should feel like. Don't get me wrong, some people catch up to him, but that's how FIFA works. You know, he's not going to outpace absolutely everybody in this game. If he did, then something is severely wrong with this game. He's got good strength, even though he's got really poor strength and aggression stats. His strength really was very impressive. He managed to muscle off Chiellini a couple of times. I come up against Chiellini all the damn time, and Pires managed to keep the ball off him. So yeah, I gotta say, I gotta disagree with the strength and aggression stats and say that he feels as though they are a lot higher. Dribbling and ball control was fantastic with him. Feels like an 86 dribbling stat, no more, no less. Really good passing. Again, his third 86 stat on the card face. I gotta say, I gotta agree with the stat. He set up a couple of goals for me. Unfortunately, I didn't finish every single chance that he created, because either the keeper made a fantastic save or basically I just failed, bottom line. But guys, his passing is absolutely fantastic. He assisted a lot of times, and the chances he created for me was unbelievable. His shooting from pretty much any range is absolutely fantastic. You will see from some of the clips and some of the goals that I've decided to show you in this video. He's got one of the best long shots of any of the legends that I have tried, and that's saying something, you know. I like to take long shots on a regular basis, pretty much every single game. It's just how I play. And this guy's long shots are absolutely fantastic. Out of all the legends that I've used, I've got to say he's very close to the top of the list of the best long shot takers out of all of the legends. He's got a very, very reliable weak foot, 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot. He plays like a 4-star weak foot, you know. He misses some opportunities, he scores some opportunities, you know. He performs as what a 4-star weak foot should feel like, and bottom line, it is reliable. That's the word I'm trying to get out. And obviously, like I just said, he's got the 4-star skills, so people who like using skills will like him a lot. Obviously not as much as they would if he had 5-star skills, but 4-star skills is definitely nothing to frown about. Now let's move on to his weaknesses. There's only a couple, guys. His positioning is pretty damn poor, guys. He's got medium work rates, meaning he's kind of half and half on whether he should attack or whether he should defend, you know. I was running with the striker, I was ready to pass the ball, and he was staying in the midfield, you know. He never really makes runs, and I absolutely hate it when a player does that. You know, I'm in a very, very good position with my striker. All I have to do is play a through ball to my left winger or right winger, and all they have to do is run down the wing and either score themselves or cross. The problem with Pires is he never made any runs, so I couldn't pass the ball to him. So the only reason and the only way I could get him in the position that I want is to basically pass the ball to him and do all the work himself, you know. So if you can get around that and you don't mind that happening to you on a regular basis every game, then obviously it won't exactly be a weakness for you. But for me, for my play style, it just got extremely frustrating. He's very poor in the air. He's only got a 60 heading stat and he is like 6'1", but I don't think he won anything in the air for me, and every header that he had an attempt on goal, he missed, and he just failed dreadfully. And obviously the last weakness that I got from it is his work rate, can cause problems like I've just explained. So is he worth it? I gotta say yes. In my opinion, he is one of the best left wingers in the game. He's not the best in the game, don't get me wrong, but he is definitely a fantastic left midfielder. Probably plays well and better as a left midfielder rather than a left winger, because in the left mid position you can assist easier there and you can take long shots easier there. So that's the way that Pires works best for me. The best way to use Pires in your team is a left midfielder, like I just said. That way it's easier for you to assist the rest of the team, and it's much easier for him to be in the position for him to take long shots, guys. So that's my final thoughts and review of the legend Robert Pires. I really do hope you enjoyed, and if it did help you decide whether or not to buy him, leaving a like is always greatly appreciated. It always really does help me out, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button today for more FIFA content to come in the future. And as always from me, take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-ra, guys.